No joke, guys, about 3 hours ago, my 20-year-old son Brock passed his pilot's license test, and of course I'm going to be his first passenger. Next.
Toys for life.
I could tell at an early age that my oldest son liked to fly. A little bit of air here, not so much here, but a few years later, big time air. Soon he built his own quarter pipe right in front of my shop, and by now he was getting air daily. He started thinking a little bit about planes, but let's just skip the flying part for now, and instead, we'll just jump out. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm too freaking chicken to do this, but man, it looks fun. He even got his brother to go. How was it, Jamie?
Good.
Which further illustrates what a chicken I am. Where are we going?
I'll probably go to fly over our house and then go around the river and then come back.
Okay, let's do it. The first thing I notice is that this engine sounds a lot like a Volkswagen Beetle, and sure enough, it's got an opposed 4-cylinder engine, which is why it has that sound. Right about now, it's starting to sink in just how small this aircraft is. I'm used to 737s with food and beverage service. You barely even know you're moving. And this thing is more closely related to a hang glider. This little Cessna needs to get up to about 57 miles per hour or so before we can take off. And with only 110 horsepower, it takes a little while to get up to that speed. But when he finally gets there and pulls back on that yoke, we gain elevation very quickly. I'm actually having difficulty keeping the camera pointed out the window, and you can see how much elevation we've gained in such a short period of time. So Brock, while most 20-year-old college kids are working and enjoying the summer, you decided to work but also obtain your pilot's license. What motivated you to do this?
Well, it's just been on my mind for a couple of years of something I might want to potentially do for a career, so I decided now was a good time to start diving into the whole world of aviation.
Well, I did a little research, and on average, it takes between 55 and 70 hours of training for most people to become a pilot, yet you were able to do this in just 41 hours. How did you pull that off?
I think I had a pretty good fundamental understanding of flying and how things work, and when I first started, my instructor said I got the grasp of things pretty quickly, and then I just stayed consistent with it.
And with that, our short flight is almost over. Our runway is back in sight. You can see there's a plane waiting for us to land, and soon we'll be back on the ground in one piece, I hope. I must say, coming in for a landing in a small plane from the cockpit view is really, really peaceful and actually kind of soothing. Now that you have your pilot's license, do you see yourself pursuing a career in aviation?
Yeah, I do see myself doing aviation as a career and hoping to end up at the airline someday.
You thinking passengers or freight?
Passengers, they go to all the tropical destinations.
I've got my own speculation as to what might be next for Brock. It could be this, or perhaps even this.